Hello, dear kids. I hope you all are fit and fine, and I wish also. So, you have seen explanation of this chapter 2 video, and this is the third video of explanation of exercise. Right? So, let's we learn exercise of chapter 9 forms and movement in animals. Objectives works you can write down in your textbook on page number 119, 120 and 121. Let's see one by one question. The first is objective type questions. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Fill in the blanks with suitable words. Let's see the first one. The body structure of an animal determines the kind of dash. The answer is movement it exhibits. Second is an earthworm's body is made up of several parts are called segments. Right. Next is a snail has tentacles that bear eyes at the tip. A snail has tentacles. Let's see the next. Fourth is a fish has fins and a flexible backbone, not fixed. The answer is flexible backbone. Let's see the next. Fifth one is snakes move by crawling on their bellies. Sixth, the skull protects the brain from injury. The skull protects the brain from injury. The ends of the bones are covered with dash. The ends of the bones are covered with dash. Cartilage. Let's see the next question is true and false. Correct the false statements if it is false. Let's see the first one is the earthworm extends the rear part of the body, keeping the front part fixed to the ground. That is false statement. Correct is the earthworm extends the front part of the body, keeping the rear part end fixed to the ground. Let's see the next. Second is the foot of snail produces a slimy substance called the cell. That is wrong. Incorrect statement. So correct is the foot of a snail produces a slimy substance that is called mucus. Let's see the next. Third one is a streamlined body is narrow at the head and tail and broader in the middle. Yes, this is the correct statement. So this statement is true. Next, fourth one is upstroke and downstroke help a snake to crawl in a wave-like manner. This statement is wrong. Upstroke and downstroke, it is not coming in snake. Right. The wave-like motion helps snakes to crawling in the wave-like manner. Right. Upstroke and downstroke, it is coming on movement in birds. Let's see the fifth one. The backbone of a human body is made up of 33 vertebrae. Yes, this is true statement. Let's see the next. A pivot joint allows bones to glide over each other. This statement is false. Pivot joints allow one bone rotate over the other. Right. So these are the true and false. Now we go more ahead. The next question is choose the correct options. Choose the correct options means MCQs. Choose the correct options. See, the first one is which of these help to maintain the body shape of an earthworm? Correct options is C, body fluid. Let's see, the next one is which of these help detect the slightest movement and warn a cockroach of any danger from behind? The correct options is B, Cersei. Which of these helps a fish to move up and down in water? Correct answer is D, swim bladder. Then next, the fourth one is which of these features help birds to fly? That is streamlined body, hollow bones, wings and powerful chest muscles. This all is useful, right? So the answer is D, all of this. Let's see, the fifth one is which of these joints does the elbow have? That is C, freely movable joint. Freely movable joints. Let's see, the next sixth one is which of the following has a streamlined shape? The answer is all of these: aeroplane, fish, birds. All these three have streamlined shape. Let's see, the next one is seventh is which of these animals do not have limbs? So the answer is snakes, because they are crawling on their bellies. They do not have legs or limbs. Let's see, the next eighth one is which of these protect the heart and lungs? That the answer is rib cage. Which of the following has movable joint? That is D, limbs. Which of these protects the hearts and lungs? Limbs. Let's see, the 10th one is the end of bones are covered with dash. That is cartilage. That is cartilage. So these are the MCQs. You can tick on options or do the underline. One instruction here for you in objective B, true and false, that you have to write down in your FNB, because you have to write here correct statement. So just true false you have to write in your FNB. Let's see, the next is very short answer type questions. Give two examples each of the following. The first is animals with streamlined bodies, fish and birds, aeroplane can also write. Animals that do not have limbs, that is snakes and earthworms. Third is part of the human skeletal, part of the human skeleton, that is rib cage, skull. Next is parts of the body with freely movable joints, that is knee and elbow. Parts of the body that have cartilage, ear and nose. So these are the objectives are there. Let's we go more ahead in short answer questions. So short answer questions and long question answer that you have to write in your FNB. Write the question with black pen and show the answer with blue pen point wise. Okay. Here I wrote like this. You can easily understand how to write in your FNB. Right. So first one is differentiate between vertebrates and invertebrates. So animals that have a backbone are called vertebrates animals, and animals that do not have backbone are called invertebrates animals. Right. Let's see the next one is how does a streamlined body help a fish to move in water? This kind of change offers least resistance to the flow of water and make it easier for them to swim through water. Aeroplane, ship and boat also have streamlined shape to reduce resistance to flow of air and water. Right. Let's see the third one is explain upstroke and downstroke movement in birds. What is upstroke and what is downstroke? So, when the wings are moved down and forwards, lifting the body in the air, this movement is termed as downstroke. Right? जब वो अपने विंग्स नीचे कर देती है और आगे बढ़ने लगती है और लिफ्ट करती है अपने पूरे बॉडी को हवा में, that is movement is downstroke. And when the wings are lifted upwards in preparation for another downstroke, right, वो अपने आप को लिफ्ट अपवर्ड्स करती है और प्रिपरेशन करती है फिर से डाउनस्ट्रोक करने के लिए. राइट, दिस मूवमेंट इज टर्म्ड एज अपस्ट्रोक. So this is the upstroke and downstroke. Let's see the next. Fourth one is how does snake move? So most snake moves in wave-like manner. Their flexible backbone helps them in this movement. The body curves like a wave. The wave-like motion pushes the body forward by pressing against the ground. Fifth one is what is cartilage? How does it help the bones? So the answer is the end of the bones are covered with a tough elastic tissue that is called cartilage. And how it is helped in bones? Cartilage makes the end of the bones smooth and reduce friction between the bones during movement. Cartilage is also present in various other parts of the body. So these are the short question answer. Let's see long question answer one by one. Right. Answer number 1. Let's see the what is question. List the various features that help a fish to move in water. Here you have to write the features of fish, how they are moved in water. So most fish have a streamlined body. The head and tail are narrow and the middle portion of the body is broader. Let's see the what is function or features. This kind of shape offers least resistance to flow water and make it easier for them to swim through air. Like aeroplane, ship and boat that are also have streamlined shape to reduce resistance to the flow of air and water. Fish have fins and a flexible backbone which help them to swim. Fish have fins and flexible backbone which help them to swim. Most fish have special structure that is called swim bladder that can be filled with air or emptied to help them move up and down in water. So these are the features of fish that help a fish to move in water. Let's see, the next one is second is describe the function of the human skeleton. Function of human skeleton. Let's see the one by one. Human skeleton is made up of 206 bones. It performs the following functions. It helps in the movement of various body parts. It provides shape and support to the body. It protects the soft internal organs. Bones are filled with a substance called marrow that produces the blood cells. The skull protects the brain from injury. The rib cage provides protection to the heart and lungs. The backbone is made up of 33 small bones are called vertebrae. It surrounded and protects the spinal cord. So these are the function of human skeleton. Right. Let's see, the next one is third one is what are joints? What are joints? Explain the different kinds of movable joints and their movement with example. Right. Let's see. Answer. Joints are places where two or more bones meet. That are called joints. The four major movable joints in our body: ball and socket joints, pivot joints, hinge joints, and gliding joints. Let's see the first one, ball and socket joint. In this type of joint, ball-like surface of the one bone fits into a cup-like hollow in the other. A ball and socket joints allow maximum movement in all directions. For example, joints at the hip and the shoulder. Second is pivot joint. In this joint, the rounded surface of one bone fits into a ring formed by the other, such that one bone is able to rotate over the other. Example joints were the neck joints and head. Hinge joint. This kind of joints provide back and forth movement similar to the hinge of door. For example, joints at knee and the elbow. Let's see the next. Fourth is gliding joints. This kind of joints allows bones to glide over each other, providing little movement in all directions. For example, joints ankle and the wrist. Let's see the next question is how do muscles bring about movement? Explain with the help of an example. Muscles bring about movement by shortening and relaxing, means lengthening. One end of a muscle attached to a movable bone, whereas other end is attached to a fixed bone. When the muscles contract, it pulls the movable bone. Muscles work in pairs. For example, biceps and triceps help you to move your arm. So dear kids, these are our question answer. Write down in your FNB very neat and clean handwriting so you can able to read in exam. Thank you so much for watching me.